There is a national treasure hidden in the United States waiting for you to find it. No, really, actually 5 of them in different states.
And the man who hid them has local ties, wrote a book to help you search for them. Fox 8's Michael Hennessy introduces us to There's Treasure Inside.
Millions of dollars worth of valuable items, treasure, locked away in 5 boxes, hidden throughout the country.
It is many years in the making.
It's the doing of John Collins Black, who was raised in Statesville and has family ties to Winston-Salem, but the idea came from his time searching for the Forrest Fenn treasure in 2016, which was eventually found in 2020.
So I had a chance to really see it from that perspective and see how exciting it was, just and invigorating it was to try to find something like that and to be out into Mother Nature.
The idea continued to grow until COVID hit, and with more time available, he started seeing what items he could get his hands on.
The seed had been germinating for a while, and then it kind of just took root, and I just couldn't let go of it.
For about a year, spent more than $2 million on things like gold, rare cards, even a moon rock.
There's like 65 to 70 very unique, some of them one of a kind objects in the treasure.
He hired a team of researchers to look into the history of the items, and from there, the framework for There's Treasure Inside was born.
When I started reading through the stories associated with the items, I just realized how moving and inspirational and educational and wise a lot of these things were.
And while writing it was a challenge, the act of hiding the treasure proved to be most trying.
Hiding 5 treasures versus hiding one is like exponentially more difficult. So I bit off a lot more than I realized when I made that decision.
What we can tell you is there are no 2 boxes in one single state. Collins Black didn't want any reader to feel as though they're too far away to look.
This is supposed to be a national treasure. I wanted to spark people's imagination and get people excited.
And when they're found, those boxes will be worth more than when they were left.
The price of gold has gone up dramatically in the last few years. The price of certain objects has increased. Some of these objects are one of a kind, so they're sort of priceless.
All you need is a copy of your own.
Everything that you need to know is in the book, and I was very diligent about that.
Michael Hennessy, Fox 8 News.
5 people died searching for the Forrest Fenn treasure. Collins Black wanted to make sure everyone is safe looking for his treasure. So there's a postscript about safety and what not to do, and that section's not so much about where the treasures are hidden, but where they are not.